Today's practice is about several different things: stability, strength, mobility, and balance, all put together in under 20 minutes. We're going to start by warming up the upper body and increasing mobility. Then we'll progress down and start developing warmth and strength in the lower body. Following that, we're going to go into some movements that create stability and strength, followed by balance work. Let's get started. Finding a chair that has no arms on the side will be your best bet. As always, follow your body's capabilities and limitations. We do live in an upright world where we move in an upright position. We're not always seated, so today we're going to have opportunities to train upright. All right, let's get started. We are seated in our chair. Our feet are hip-width apart. Our hands are on our thighs. We're going to do cat-cow breathing to start waking up this upper back, upper chest, opening things up. As you breathe in, ribs come forward and you're looking up at an angle. As you exhale, your back turns backwards and you look down. Let's do 4 more of these. Breathe in. Exhale, press that backbone back, looking down. 2 more. Breathe in, looking up, chest opening. Exhale, press that backbone back. Feel that upper back stretch. Breathe in, look up, open that chest. Exhale, press that backbone back. Drop your chin, hold it there. Hold it. Opening that upper back. Beautiful. Come upright. We are going to stand beside our chair. Let me turn my chair at an angle so you can see what I'm doing. My feet are hip-width apart. I have slightly bent knees. My hand is placed on the seat of my chair. And think about a washing machine, how it rotates to one side and then the other. We are waking up your torso by dropping a shoulder, bending an elbow, and rotating your upper torso. So lift one shoulder, drop the other, and the other side. Drop the shoulder, bend the elbow, and the other side. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. That's one of those movements that seems to take a while to develop. So whatever you did was absolutely perfect. Okay. I'm going to have my chair sideways for this. This is where we start to create warmth and strength in your lower body. So important as we move through life. You are seated slightly forward in your chair. Your hands are on your thighs. We are going to rise and descend 5 times. So first of all, lift those arms at shoulder height. Hinge forward from your hip. Press up through your feet, standing tall. Now let's reverse. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Have a seat, and let's repeat. Lift the arms shoulder height. Hip hinge forward. Press up through your feet. Here we are. Let's reverse. Bend the knees. Tush goes back. Reach for your chair. Have a seat. 3 more times. Lift the arms shoulder height. Hip hinge forward. Press up through your feet. Standing tall and proud. Reverse. Hips go back, bend the knees, and have a seat to left. Lift the arms, reaching forward, press up through your feet. Beautiful job. Let's reverse. Bend the knees, hips go back, drop the hands, find your chair. We have one last move. Lift the arms, reach forward. You've got this. Press up through your feet, nice and tall. Reverse, bend the knees, hips go back, hands follow to your chair, have a seat. Well done. All right, I'm gonna turn my chair. I am turning my chair so that I can face you. This next move is also all about strength in your lower body, but more specifically the outside of your hips. That's stability on land. So you can do this move from a chair. Your feet are rotated out to the side. You will press up through your feet, goddess arms, bend the knees, and have a seat. Or you can do this move beside your chair. I'm going to show it from a standing position. Let's go ahead and start with arms up. Go down into goddess pose. Press up through your feet. Reach up through your fingertips. Let's go back down into goddess. 3 more. Press up through your legs. Reach up to the sky. Lift through the top of your head. And down. Reach up. 5-pointed star, lifting, pressing through your feet. Down we go, bend those knees. Cactus arms. Last one, press up through your feet, raise your arms to the sky, lift your head 1/4 of an inch further. Hold that tension, hold that tension. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower the arms. Have a seat on your chair. And let's place our hands on our thighs. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Getting ready for our next section, which is devoted to mobility in your back and hips. Exhale. Next, breath in. And exhale. Beautiful job. Now, if you feel very spry today, you can do this move standing beside your chair. I'm going to show this move from a seated position. I sit forward in my seat. My right foot is pointed towards the right wall. My left foot is behind, resting on the inside of my foot. Let's go into a warrior 2 position. My hip is dropping slightly to open that hip flexor more. Arms are at shoulder height. We're here for 2 breaths. Last breath in. Out. Follow my lead. This is called dancing warrior. Feel what's happening at your hip. 2 breaths here. And now go back to warrior 2. Drop your arm to your thigh. Back arm reaches up and across the forward foot. Rotation in that back. 2 more breaths here. Last breath in. Bring the arm up. Exhale and go into a reverse warrior. lengthening the side body in this move. Great job. Bring your arm down. Walk your feet in front of your body, hip width apart, sliding down, forward fold, lengthening the tissue in that back. 2 breaths. All right, come up. Left foot goes towards the left wall. You are seated forward in your chair. Right leg extends behind at whatever capacity you have. Let's go into Warrior 2. And allowing this rear hip to drop slightly, still feeling safe and secure. Now let's go into Dancing Warrior. This arm goes across the front, the opposite arm is reaching behind. And come back to Warrior 2. Now this front arm is going to come down on your thigh. The rear arm sweeps forward and across to the outside of that forward foot. Hold it here. 2, 1, very nice. Come upright. Center. Let's revisit this one more time. Mobility, right foot, left leg back. Warrior 2. Now let's go into extended side angle, a modification of that last movement pattern. Reaver. Lots of length happening and strength in this rear leg. Back to Warrior 2. Back to center, arm center, and down. Let's lift that left leg. Take it to a pointing to the left wall position. Arms up in Warrior 2. Hip is slightly down. Staying here for 2 breaths. Now this arm crosses in front. The opposite arm crosses in back. Beautiful. Bring those arms back to shoulder height. Now lower this front arm. Back arm sweeps forward, around, and towards the outside of that left ankle. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come back to center. Sliding down the front of your legs for a forward fold. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath. Very nice. Bring your hands up towards your hips. Press your feet firmly into the ground and come to a standing position. We are using our chair for stability. My right hand is on my chair. We are going to go into a modified tree pose. So all your weight is shifted into your right leg. The right knee is slightly bent. You can be perched on the toes of your left foot, right along your ankle, or lifted up in back. Arm is up or on your hip, whichever you feel is right for you today. So we're visiting balance, first from a standing still position. And now open and close that lifted knee. So we are balancing dynamically. This leg now sweeps across The toe taps in back. Bring it back up to tree. Open, close. One more. Step back, tap in back. One more time, arm up. Back in tree. Open, close. And take it in back on the toes. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. March. We are going to do the opposite side of your body. Let me bring that back slightly. So all our weight has shifted into our left leg. Our knee is slightly bent. Our hand is firmly on our chair. Hand can be at your waist or up. Toes perched at the ankle or lifted behind. And now let's open, close. Open, close. 2 more. Place that foot down and back. Lift it up. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Press the foot back and across. We have one more time on this side. Lift. Open, close. Open, close. Dynamic balance. Just like life. Foot crossed in back. Very nice. Bring your feet together. I am going to place my body back in my chair. I encourage you to do the same thing. Feet are hip width apart. Arms are up. You are actively reaching to the sky. Lift, 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 lift. And bring those arms down to shoulder height. My right arm is going to sweep slightly behind my body. My left hand comes and is perched on my right shoulder. Feel what's happening in that mid and low back. 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Bring your arms back to shoulder height. Now extend the left hand behind your back. My right hand comes and rests on my left shoulder, looking back. Again, notice any sensations in your low back area. One more breath, please. And bring your arms out to the side and down. Let's do a forward fold. Sliding down. Bring yourself up. Lastly, left arms comes up and over. Drop your ear towards your lowered shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Bring your arm up, other arm up, over. Drop your ear towards your shoulder that's lowered. 3, 2, 1. Bring your arm back down. Breathing evenly. Let's take a body scan. How is your neck and shoulders feeling? We did a lot of work today for strength, stability, mobility, and balance. How's that mid-back and low back feeling? You are still breathing here. Now reach up, breathe in, and exhale. Bring it down in front. One more time. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, press it down. My friends, namaste. If you enjoyed this practice, please subscribe. It's free. It helps this channel get more exposure to other people who can benefit. I so appreciate your time practicing with me today. I'll see you again soon. Bye.